Hey everyone, in today's app of the day video, I want to show you a running app called Zombie Run. And it's basically a gamified app for running. So if you're practicing to run a 5K, for example, or even a marathon, and you wanted a little bit of a different spin to it, this game actually brings you that in a way of a game. And it basically is like 3 apps in one. What it does is it's a traditional running app. So it has a timer where you could run and train for a 5K marathon and so on. But it also has fitness trackers built into it, interactive story built into it, where you could listen to the voiceover and hear this nice story developing with special effects and sound effects and things like that. And it has a building game inside of it. So if you ever play those zombie games where you gotta build your own town and protect against zombies coming in, it has that too. But you get equipment and supplies for your game by finishing things in the running application of the app. So it's a lot in one app in my opinion, but at the end of the video, after I give it a spin, I'm gonna give it my rating from 1 to 5. So let's jump in the App Store. Again, it's called Zombie, Run. And I'm gonna go ahead and download it and open it up and I'll show you a little bit about the app. So here we're on the home page of the app and all my favorite apps here have this nice menu on the bottom with 5 different icons to choose from. And this is no exception. This has the 5 different things on the bottom. So let's just look at that before I show you the home page. So I'm on the home page here. If I go to the mission page, you could see different missions here, including this being my favorite thing called training plans. If you click that, you could train for a 5K all the way to a marathon for beginners here. And next to that, you have base. Now, if you ever play these games on your iPhone or Android, you'll notice that these games are basically you create a base, you could build an army and protect your base against zombies. This is what this game is inside of the running app. And then you have codex here, where you basically could get achievements, artifacts, and supplies here. And then you have your traditional setting app here where you could upgrade to a membership. And the membership basically lets you unlock everything all at once. All the missions, all the game modes, run anytime ad-free. So you could buy that here. And in this case, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna use the free app. There's a lot here that it has to offer without ever paying for anything. So I'm gonna show you that. But if you think you're gonna use it more, they do have a paid subscription here. So let's go back in the home page. Let me show you a couple of things here. So on top, let's go to the mission page. You could see your next mission right here. If I go there, this is how I could start running. So if I just wanted to get going with the app and do my regular run, I could go ahead and start mission. Before you do that, look at the 4 different icons on the bottom of the page. Tracking basically lets you use GPS and your step count here to basically track your run. So this is really important to turn on here. So go ahead and jump in and turn on GPS and your tracking here. Next, you have chase. Now, chase basically lets zombies chase you, so you would have to increase your speed. If you wanted to run at a constant pace, that's not a good option to turn on. But if you wanted that additional spin, you could turn that on. Music, go ahead and click that. So you could either do external music player like Apple Music, for example, or you could listen to the built-in story. So I love the built-in story. It has a lot of production value. They put a lot of effort into it. So I'm gonna set it there. And then you have set duration by default at 36 minutes, but you could go ahead and change this if you want to. So let's say everything is gonna stay the same as is, and I'm gonna press start mission, and I'm gonna say yes here.
Start moving now. Choose your own path.
So I'm gonna pause this so you don't hear the audio here, but basically this is gonna have the effects, the sound effects, the storyline, the interactive storyline playing in the background, so you could go ahead and listen to it this way. You could press the map icon. That's gonna show you my current location, so it's gonna track your run using map if you gave it GPS location there. And you could pause at any time here, and it's gonna show you a timer, how far you ran and how many steps you took here. And when you're done, you could press done here, end run, and then stop it. So really straightforward. I love this part of the apps. It's just like any other running app I used, with the interactive zombie storyline attached to it. Really cool. And when you get here, you could go ahead and close out of this and go back. So underneath that, you have new adventures. So if you didn't like the adventure that he took you through, the Jolly Alpha 59er, you could go ahead and choose other adventures, and you could go ahead and tap those training missions and download those to your phone as well. And it's just a click away to get those. Some of them are part of the paid membership, some are not. And as you go through here, there's a little bit more like gear. You could buy things like, right now it's Halloween, so you could buy things like shirts. They have some gear on sale here. And then on mission, same thing. You could jump in here and then look at the different races, for example, and then go ahead and unlock these missions or download the different trainings that's available under the missions tab. And finally, let me jump into base just to show you how to build something. On top, there's a plus sign. You could press build, and then you could start building your base. Now, I've used these games a lot before, so I'm a little familiar with how to do these, but you could go ahead and build different structure here and go ahead and tap them into place and then build them out. And as you keep running, you're gonna get new supplies. So every time you press build here, as you can see, I don't have enough supplies, so I'll have to start running in order to accumulate more supplies. Pretty cool, in my opinion, to gamify running. I haven't seen that before. So in order to gamify running with the zombie spin, I think is a really cool app. Now, I'm gonna give this app 4.5 out of 5. And honestly, the only reason I'm taking half a point away is because it's so confusing having so many things in one app. I even have an option to buy shirts here on the home page. So not only do they have membership, they have gear here, basically merch that you could buy. They have a bunch of free options. They have missions. They have a game where you could build a base. In my opinion, it's too many things. I love the idea of gamifying it, but then to jump in and put merch and things like that on the homepage, it's a little bit crowded for me, but it's a well done app, and gamifying running is a really great idea. So 4.5 out of 5 for this app. And make sure you subscribe to this channel. I post these type of app of the day on fitness and so much more multiple times a week, so you never miss the next app of the day. And I'll catch you on the next video. Thank you so much for watching this one.